it going, guys? My name's Hades, and this is a Spire video with a slight twist. I'm sure everyone's seen a million and one Spire videos, but I just wanted to become Pokemon Master. I've played a lot of Spire in the past. I've got up to Ascension 20 on Defect, probably my favourite character. So I'm not inexperienced, not the best by any means, but I just thought I'd try out. Keep trying to get to Ascension 20 with the Pokemon Master, and away we go. Okay, so if anyone doesn't know what the Pokemon Master mod is, it adds a whole host of Pokemon cards into your deck. You can evolve them, you can do quirky things with them. There's loads of combos. I don't know, it's been probably one of the best mods I've seen and played since like returning to PC instead of playing on my Switch. And I just wanted to give it a proper go. I've got no idea about balance. I'm not the person to speak to about balance. I played it because it was fun. The graphics are really cool. I love the art style. Credit to the mod maker and whoever else added to it, the artist. They're one and the same. Right, so this is the deck. As you got strikes, and what the kind of the way that it changes that your strikes when you hit something or when you use one of the Pokemon cards, they sort of automatically evolve. You'll see when I get into a fight. And I believe these last two cards can be random, like a random Pokemon. So you can have different synergies from the get-go, but there are other kind of iterations of it. The normal ascensions still apply if you unlock them, and then the only other thing is your first starting relic is a Pokeball, where you can capture any enemy with 10 or less HP and basically steal their buffs, which is again very overpowered in early ascension, but I don't know how overpowered it gets into late ascension, which is why I want to try out. Let's have a look at the map. This is the bit where I tell you what path I'm going to go, but I don't know what the optimized pathing would be. Normally quite strong early game with this, I've found. So I want to try and pick off as many elites as possible. I guess it's the first ascension, so I don't know if it really matters. So I guess we try and get into as many fights as possible. So here we go. And start with 1 HP. I believe you get a buff from him if you capture them. I'm not sure who the optimized person to capture with your Pokeball at the beginning is. I love it. I can't get over how cool the art styles are. It's so good. I don't have much playtime with the newest Pokemon. I'm kind of a Gen 4, Gen 5 guy. Take 4 damage, increase damage of all strikes to them by 4. Let's see. Strike 2.0. Those are discards to use. As you saw, I used it and it upgrades. If the battles went further, your cards slowly upgrade themselves. So, prized, take additional 6 damage from the next unboxed attack. That's okay, the prize mechanic. Deal 4 damage, apply stunned innate. Okay, that seems broken as all hell. The prize mechanic is pretty cool because you can store up a load of additional damage, but if you block it all the time, you don't have to worry about it. I've got a couple of other mods on as well, like you can see turn 1 up here, you can see, I think it's a quality of life mod. I'm not used to them, to be fair. I just wanted to install them, see what they did, but obviously 7 and 5, you can see I'm going to receive 12 damage. I can apply a bunch of blocks. I don't think these ones go to the turn, doesn't matter. If the mods are annoying or you've got better recommendations, deal 1 for every 3 you're missing here. Could be cool. Scrying. I know scrying is a really good mechanic for looking through, information in Spire and all that, but I find scrying really annoying just because I spend half my time looking through. I don't play optimized at all. Again, the art style's so cool. Deal 10 applying rivalry. I know rivalry is another mechanic. If you're in an elite or boss room, the card has a bonus effect. I can't remember what the bonus effect is. We'll see. It's probably Again, I keep clicking things because they look cool. I almost always do this. Let's see now. I wanted to do elites. Why have I gone this way? Come on, brain. Gain 50 block, we can't. So that's like panic button 2.0. Prize, gain 8 barriers. Deals damage when you reduce amount by 1 the round after you are attacked by an enemy. Okay. So damage gain 2 vulnerable. Okay, it counts as a strike, so we do have a synergy with Cleaver there. Defense. Pokemon Master, apply full burn. Interesting. Again, I'm not really sure what the go-to thing to be doing here is. Most of the time it's getting rid of your blocks and your strikes first because they're the weakest things in your deck. But the difference here is your strikes, obviously your strikes and defense actually upgrade through battle, so I don't know what best thing to be getting rid of. They're still going to be the weakest thing. That still applies a stun, that's still 15, applies stun, and then rivalry 15. Ah, okay, so I think the rivalry here is that they'll take an additional 15 damage if it's elite or a boss, which is kind of cool. Making this 0. Making this do more damage, and obviously when it's upgraded, the upgrade receives more damage as well. And this is Seek 3 cards. Again, I like the Seek mechanic. I don't like the Scry mechanic, even though it's like kind of one and the same with the deck small. What should I have 8 grade? Normally it's damage, I feel like. Damage. Apply 6, apply 8 every turn. I feel like we just go whatever. Plus 3. Upgrade, let's go down. Oh, I didn't realise. Again, I'm not going to read all the cards, go spend all the time reading. Let's just upgrade as much as we can. Should probably do this. 14 damage. Home Fleet, do quite like. I know the later ascensions take a lot of damage on your second turn. I guess this is 9 and then 13 and 1. I feel like this will be good in hallway fights, but not in boss fights because you'll keep damaging yourself. Guardian. Obviously we have to contend with his blocking mechanics and his thorns back to us. Dealing stun and 15 and stun. It's still extra damage, so I guess we just take it. So we can always stun something in the first round. That's really cool. Now we've got a little back mechanic there as well. The stun just stops their action this turn. Deal 6 or deal 6 and you don't use it. I don't really rate that. It's going to attack again, but we block it, so it doesn't matter. And then this should. Oh, it returns as well, and you take 4 damage. I see. That's fine because we take 4 damage. We take 4 damage, but he's dead, so pretty nice. Supporter cards, again another mechanic. You can only gain the benefits of the first supporter card that you play. Draw 2 cards, draw 2 temporary strength. All of this again, this gain 1 strength as a power, which will be obviously used once we've got it. I do like this. Card draw and temporary strength is pretty good. You can see how they overlap. So obviously you've got the Ironclad who's got I can't remember the name off the top of my head now, but they get temporary strength. But now we get temporary strength and card draw. Again, I've gone the complete wrong route. We've had a lot of shops, but we're not going to any more. We'll probably take the gold anyway because we're on low ascension, but or on no ascension, I should say. I wanted to go do 11. 11 will kill you. 7, so I could do 11 to you. Stun you. And then you'll shield from 1. I need to start applying damage to you. So 11 kills you. Scatter on a card. I can stun you. Next turn I'm blocking anyway. Do that for temporary strength. Deal 9. 5's gonna get blocked, so I need to start applying damage to you. Do 8, lose 1 strength next turn. Still blocking everything, so that's fine. There we go, 6. Blocking it. I mean, if you're playing a Pokemon Master deck, you have to ask the question, you know, what's your favourite Pokemon or what's your favourite generation? Again, I grew up with like red, blue, gold, silver. Gold and silver was kind of where I came in. That's Gen 4, isn't it? Gen 4, Gen 5. That was where I like got my first Game Boy and so on. Can't beat good old Gengar. It's my favourite Pokemon. So yeah, tell me what yours is. 6. We're gonna keep blocking, so I can do 10 support damage. 10, 3, then to 9 after that. Right, I feel like we do this anyway. This anyway, you're gonna do 7, I need to do 9 to just seek for a damage. Yep, get stomped. Negation potion's nice. Gain 4 block, prized. But deal a lot of damage, but don't get anything next turn. The other mechanic as well is resistant. Take less damage. So again, it's not. It's sort of good, better than block if you're doing multi-attacks, because you stop -3 to all the incoming attacks. So less damage from any attacks this round. But obviously, if it's just a one-on-one, you'd rather block. Gain 4 block and if it's broken, apply 2 thorns. Again, thorns is another mechanic, which normally only the silent gets, but I'm a Pokemon Master, I can do everything, it's, you know. Right, do I want to stun? I can't remember what you do in the first round, but I feel like I can stun. I could 6 and 8, so I could block. 6, 8. I take a bit of damage, but I gain 2 thorns. I should probably just attack. Well, hey, you get thorns and they're not even attacking me anyway, so that's sort of pointless. So if they're not attacking, it means Cleaver can just cleave up, clean up. Take 4 damage, so I don't have a block card, I do have a block card, but it's or I'll just stop overthinking and kill it. Yeah. I feel like Scry is actually useful because I can discard any bad things in my deck, to be fair. I feel like this will be good. Upgrade, because it keeps coming back and keeps upgrading. There's another card, this Cypher Incisor, that have the same mechanic, the return mechanic. When I play it, it comes back to your hand and also upgrades. It's really nice. Then we've got the rare candies where you can fully evolve something. Now we're just stacking up on front-loaded damage, which if you don't know what front-loaded damage is, I'm going to do a very bad explanation, but in essence, it's just outright damage sort of like this. You're not buffing yourself, you're just trying to do as much damage as possible in a short space of time, so like a big burst, because Act 1 is quite easy to just burst things down. So again, thwarting this round. So you're going to take 4. Do 2, or I could do nothing but upgrade my Pikachu for the next time it comes around into Raichu, which will then... we'll see. As we move into Act 2, we're going to want to move away from front-loaded damage into a bit of utility and I can't remember what it's called, but like buffing, you know, giving yourself strength every couple of rounds and just outlasting the enemy. So I'm going to think 9. Do 4, take 1 and gain 2 thorns. Possibly could have upgraded one of them with the rare candy for 1. We'll see. We kind of need to wait out his sharp hide either way, so I'm not that worried. I could stun him now, do 15, take 3 because of sharp hide. 15, take 3, and it stops this 8 times 2 attack to 16 damage, but all it will do is move it to the next round. So, block. So 16, block for 6. I could upgrade it, block for 12. Just upgrade it, block for 12, apply full burn. Burned is kind of like poison, but I wish it worked on a different mechanic instead of poison, where maybe only damage them on attack, which would obviously nerf it, but I don't see why you would need poison and burn at the same time, especially because they can both stack. I don't know. It's already upgraded. Oh no, I can evolve it though at least. Right, okay. Yeah. Take far less, apply burn. Probably a bad way of doing that, but it takes 4, it takes 2 because of our thorns. Now burned. Take damage again on the ground. See, this is what I mean now. I don't have much block, and he's got far more health than I can just power through. Let's do 42. Duplication is 14. 18, so that's 32. 11, so that does put him in the next round. Blocks at 20, but I take 8 instead of 20. That doesn't count as strikes, so it doesn't get buffed. 18, 18, 18. I could do 22 and take another 4, which I feel like is better than dealing 11. It's double the amount, 4 less. Let's do it. And now, hopefully, I can start stacking up burn, so at least. We could just whittle him down with burn now, so at least I do have. Hit me for a 20 now. I want to apply the burn. Get that stacking up. I'm not going to do 50 in this turn. Again, I can do the same, so 14, 18, 22, that's 36, 32. So I'll be just under. There's nothing I can grab, I can just try and block it. Or I can apply a burn. Now would be the time to apply the stun. It'll delay a turn as well and give me a better card draw for the next round. Walking myself. I'm probably just overthinking it really. He's going to take a load from the defense. 5-4 burn. 8, 19, 12. It's 31, but still not taking the hit. I think we just tank it, I think we'll be fine. So now we can keep applying the burn and be dead in a couple of turns anyway. He's going to take 16, I think, so 2 damage from his Well, he just died then because of the burn. Oh, I could have captured him as well. I keep forgetting. Like, keep forgetting this. Deals 16 damage gaming time, but your tracker has no effect for the next 2 turns. 1-in-1 intangible. That seems very, very cool. Pay 3, so I'd lose a turn, but then after that I'd have 5 energy per turn. I don't really have the card draw for that to be that useful. The only card draw I have is the supporter so far. I mean, I've got the scry, so it won't be the end of, I think. Pogadol I've used before, gain 30 temporary HP. And then that allows you to set up quite nicely behind it, but I don't really have much setup. I quite like the tracker on this for its damage, it's intangible, so it's an attack and defense. No longer rest, I've got no form of healing, tiny house is not really rated. Okay, so I need a... what do I need going into Act 2? Got a deck. Some card draw, and I don't have any way... I mean, going against elites, obviously I've got a bit of energy generation going against the elites. And bosses as well. But I don't have the AoE to kind of... the AoE or the defense to take on any of the elites. Like you got, was it slavers and the burning, the book of stabbing. Again, you need quite a lot of AoE, which I don't seem appear to have. I've got a bit of money, could head to the shop. I do have potions, which I keep forgetting to use, but I don't think I've needed it so far, so I can stun one of them. Pay 2, stun you, stop you buffing. That'd be good enough. 2, 11, it's going to take a lot of damage back. Got 1, stun you for a turn. I guess the good thing about using Rotom, even though I picked it up and not actually used it, would be it exhausts afterwards, so... anything worth seeking? Possibly, I could have secret pretty strength. I've delayed that, I'm not going to take any damage because I've blocked it either way. We're going to start now buffing. This is what I mean, where I need some form of... now this only take... only took 1 from that. Okay, so there's some nice synergies going in. May not have any effect, but it's still 18 damage. It's not nothing to sneeze at. I could also just stun him, or I could outright kill. We do 13, maybe we just stun you. Right, so what's our deck? Any of these are 1. 4 burning to all enemies, that kills you instantly. So doing AoE is just going to nerf our strength next turn, which seems a bit counterproductive. We're going to be obviously nerfed with the lack of strength. I feel like just drawing this. I feel like this is like our best card, but drawing this every turn would be amazing. does 10, but it'll be 5 and 5, and then, yeah, okay. We do have some AoE. 3 serves to your hand. Serves kind of like shivs, like rotem. Maybe we just do that. Maybe I've been way too overthinking this. I don't think we need to heal. Oh god. I can pick any of 20. There's more card draw. Also got... So it's kind of like a burning claw, isn't it? It's just claw, but you add burn to everything. I feel like so it's either card draw or we get another one. It's even more card draw. I mean, we've got 2 forms of scry now, so that might have worked in and of itself. Let's stun you, and then let's just get rid of... Right, definitely don't need these 2. He's probably going to curse me next turn. No, he's going to do his attack again, and then he's going to curse. So, Druidigon is going to be quite useful. It'll give me some base thorns as well. We're already blocking it, so there's nothing we need to do, and he's not going to break the block either, so we can't apply the thorns. Before we go with rotem. Draw 5 cards per turn, so I feel like we could just discard those. No, why would I get rid of Terrakion? Doesn't seem like the best play. I feel like Cleave is kind of falling off now because we're going to take so much damage to ourselves. But we do that, and then we can, while we're waiting, just upgrade some things. So it gets a couple of cards out of our deck as well, makes us start actually scaling. You're not going to attack, so do we need to play that? 1, 14, and start stacking up the burn. I feel we just go for it. Keeping stunned, whittling down, the burn slowly hitting them as well. Also, we're flooding our decks with dazes soon, aren't we? Got nothing there, so if we draw. Deal 16, 14, take 1 damage, but he's sure dead. 16, oh, 6 of 10, so we won't actually kill him. It's only 1 damage, isn't it? So. Explosion for the AoE might be quite nice. But again, we've got the +5, which we could apply to Rockruff. Yeah, Rockruff and its evolvation. Maybe that would be better. Oh, I didn't look at the card. Deal 6 damage, next turn, draw 1 card and draw. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that, I actually meant to. I wanted to see what the upgrade was. So it's 2 and then a turn 2. Again, the card draw and the energy, very nice. If you played this mod as well, let me know like what synergies. I'm sure I'm going to make countless mistakes. I've only played, well, I've probably played about 20 runs of this. I think I got up to Ascension sort of 3, but most of the time I just pick cards. I don't really look out for the synergies specifically, which is why I was trying to set myself the goal of getting to say Ascension 10 or Ascension 20 even. But that's, you know, way further down the line. So, remove a card and upgrade a card. I could do any of these. Transform 2 cards, lose 40 gold, but you upgrade 2 random cards. I feel like Transform is probably going to be the best thing to do here. Sorry, I'm just seeing the phone calls. Deal with that. Right, I feel like we just get rid of Transform and get rid of the Pikachus. We've already got a lot of attacks anyway. We've got the Tracheons here, so I feel like we just get rid of these Pikachus because they upgrade into Raichu where we take damage from it. I don't think that's useful. Also got Curium, which I don't think I've played. I think I've literally taken for the art, which is just useless really. So I feel I'd upgrade 2 random cards. I don't feel that's worth it. Move 1 card and upgrade a random card. Again, don't think it's worth it. Again, we could get rid of this to be fair. Apply stun and rivalry 10. Potential stun. I feel like these Pikachus are the worst ones. Yeah, I'll go deal 15, take an extra turn after this one, and then end your turn. So it's just Volt 2.0. Got Dialga and Curium, so nice. What else did we receive? Sorry, I can sort it by obtained and have a look at the bottom. Silly Cobra. Oh, finally, so we got a bit of... This reminds me of Avalanche from the defects. You gain a bit of dex, you gain some more dex, but the second time round it does exhaust. So it's a small block and then a big block. Again, we should have a lot of card draw, so that is going to be quite useful. But it does exhaust after that. But at least a little buff. Or 2 pine cones. I got rid of one of these, didn't I? That was probably one of the smartest play. I probably should have got rid of the Pikachu back in Act 1. You live and learn, don't you? Right, so where do we go from here? Got the Guardian at the top. And I'm not going to take on the Burning Link. I don't think there's any point. I'm not going to do any heart fights. I'm very inexperienced against the heart. I've only ever seen YouTubers, you know, the top YouTubers doing heart runs, and yeah, I don't normally go after the heart. But we've got, I feel like Shop, 2 Campfires, it's kind of a no-brainer. Or Shop, Elite Campfire. I think we've got enough. Even if we don't have enough to take on this elite, like, fully, we've got 3 potions, we need to do something with the potions. There's another elite there, but depending on how we go here, we can, it's 2 potential upgrades. It would be silly kind of not to, and there could be something here. First time we die, heals 10 HP. That seems, seems broken. Again, more bait. 0 cost card, 8 damage, 10 resistance. Again, this is more 0 cost to take less damage overall. Not sure. We could card remove. I think our deck's going to be small enough that we don't need more supporters. Possibly. Because you can only lay 1 supporter per turn. So, we card remove. Deal 50 damage, take it up turn. That we can always play, or nearly always play. I was considering getting rid of this because it's a lot of stun. It's good on bosses and elites, but not in multi-elites, so it's... Right. So we've got a bit of resistance. Don't really rate the hand drill, so I'm not worried that I didn't take that. I feel first time he would die, healed to 10 HP. So it allows you to tank. It's just a constant lizard tail. Wow. 10 resistance, take less damage. I feel like we don't have a lot of. It's basically 8 block. Oh, you can see another thing of the mod as well. So if I click on this, other things turn to red and what I wouldn't be able to afford afterwards. So no, I'm still not sure. It's more damage, but it's the resistance I'm looking at for the defense. Great, let's take it. Well, you know, what's the worst that can happen? So now, what are we looking at upgrading? I don't think it's worth healing. Like, we can tank this elite regardless, so 21 damage or a better Gumi. I feel like, do I get 2? If I got 2 decks, I guess that would be even more busted. A bit more card draw, a bit more thorns. 3 cards and 3 defense. This being 0 cost is also pretty good. Oh yeah, making you a 2 and 2 was the other thing as well. So let's pause now. So I've got 4 energy. What are my options here? I'm going to take a lot of damage unless I can force down. I can outright kill one of them. The go-to is normally to kill the slaver at the back, because in, I think, turn 3, he throws a net on you and stops you from attacking outright, and we don't have a very defensive build. So, of course I can always scry, I can sift through the deck, but deal 11 damage, stun one of them as well. Right, first then, let's scry. I just... If I get rid of... If I get rid of these 3, then play you... Play... How? Hey, I don't know how to say a name. Apologies. Draw these. I'm pretty sure that will guarantee I'll draw these 3, and then turn myself intangible, do 16 damage, which is quite nice. And I can set up for the turn afterwards, and also give myself... Yeah, it works exactly as I thought, which is really nice. So you take 16. An additional 7. I'm happy taking 3 damage here. I can either give myself an extra block, but I'd rather just do card draw and damage. I feel like if we can keep quite literally cycling cyclers are, then... Oh yeah, we've also got Home Fleet as well. 7-7. Okay, so it's turn 2 that they'll debuff you. He's going to start adding wounds into my deck. I think he just weakens me from memory, but... Oh, and also we've got 6 energy, which is really nice, so I feel like... Give myself +2. I'm going to do 16. So I can play this 3 times without anything bad happening to me. I could also strike, kill. Okay, still 6. Pause here, so deal 24. 9 HP left. I could kill with the Pikachu. Oh, you're doing 19 now, wow. And I don't have a defend. I honestly thought this was 2 cost. I've just looked at that and it's 3 cost for 10 resistance. I could search that 3 cost 10 minutes, but I feel like just outright killing this guy would be the best option. 324. Still take a bit of damage. I'll start whittling you down. Precision 24, 28 volt. one person down. Take the damage. The other question is, do I want these cards next turn? I could just scry and get rid of them both anyway. I've got nothing to seek now. No need to upgrade. And then I could actually upgrade you. I only thought it was going to upgrade and not evolve it. That's... Okay, that's what... That's, right. Maybe 7, so we can play this and not actually take any damage for it. So gain 1 of buffer, devolve. Evolve, remove this and gain a new copy of the basic Pokemon. Okay, so there's quite a lot of like cycle synergies that if you have the energies, 2 costs to gain a buffer. I could just do... I don't have any 0 cost car. I've got... I'm still going to take the damage, so there's no point hunting for a Gumi and then receiving the damage anyway. But it's so strange, I'm so used to fighting these on higher ascensions where they'll put 3 wounds in your deck and it cycles pretty quickly. Spend a lot of time thinking when I don't think I need to add 2 phones and a wound to the top. Okay. Don't feel like gain 6 block. If you're below half HP, gain 10 temporary HP. Not yet under half HP, but what did we want to upgrade? You didn't tell us. Did you just get more resistant? So our potential upgrades, what have we got left? I don't think there's any point in healing. Do I now attempt to go for this elite? I don't think there's any point in healing because we've got 50 HP, but to be fair, I've kind of backed myself into a corner here. I keep forgetting the Pokeball because I'm so not used to having the like I'm just used to having it as a passive effect on all the other profiles, all the other characters. Sorry. So, what do I upgrade now? Additional block. Block 16. It doesn't seem. I don't think it seems really worth it. It's the card draw that's going to be more useful because getting back round to the Terrakion and the Flaffy is going to be more useful, I would have thought. Bone Rolls is that one. Okay. 1 extra vulnerable on turn 1. We don't have any healing, so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights are going to be brutal. Alternatively, we can go here. Could be a fight, could be an event. Maybe get a heal from that. I know you can get mods that like will tally what the next question mark will be. Might be something useful to add. Then it's going to be another elite, and then we still have to limp through. I feel like we're not going to survive 5 fights. I don't think I'm skilled enough to survive 5 of them, so... Snecko. Snecko normally applies a debuff to you, which makes all your cards random. But it costs random energy, which was not that useful to us. Again, these 2 together are actually really nice, so I'm already seeing the benefits of Scry, I guess. Making me eat my words. Doesn't count as elite. I feel like this Black Karen is not a good pick. If we get rid of these three, I'm guaranteed to draw these three. And I can play them all as well. Okay. No, I'm going to play one of them because I lost an energy. Cool, so he's applying the buff this turn instead. Not blow half, I'm not going to take any damage. Again, I need to consider getting rid of Rockruff. Don't think it's suited to this deck. If block is broken, gain 2 thorns. I feel like we can force the block to be broken anyway. Take 3 damage, add 2 thorns. Probably not worth it. Now I'm going to take a 22. This will reduce it to 12 at least. We won't be able to play anything else, we'll just end up taking 12. But what we could do is... I always forget about my potions. So we can duplicate the carving. He'll take 16. We'll only take 2. Also it burns a turn of the vulnerable, doesn't it? And now we're back again. With Tracheon for 16. We have 9. I have 8, 17. But then also that'll be 21. Should be dead this turn. Nice, so I think we were 50 HP, now we're 40, so we didn't lose that much from that. Take less damage from enemy attacks, boosting up by 1. But is that the same? No, this is resistance. What's barrier then? Is it like block? Reduces amount by 1 the round after you're attacked by an enemy. Right, so it's a version of Overshield. I don't know. I don't really like that. I mean, combined with Intangible, then you never take the additional damage, but I don't feel like I really don't like that. More card draw and energy seems pretty good. My deck size is getting pretty up there. No one's attacking, annoyingly, because this turn 1 Intangible would have been really nice. I could still just... I could have upgraded. Could I have upgraded one of them? Yeah, I could have upgraded the Tracheon to kill it in turn 1. That's unfortunate. We'll see. I think he takes 2 turns to charge up, so it might not be that bad. This is going to be a painful round. Yeah. No, I missed a... Did miss a trick there. Do 8 damage, so I could do 8 damage and then... Right. Amazing. Faithful Blight, he's got enough block. Break my blocks, that's useless. Yeah, I feel like we scry and then we know what we're going to get next round, so we don't need... Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. I need defenses though. Just did that so we didn't take extra. Let's grab these two. See now, I don't know, now that I'm scrying, I don't really know what I'd want to get rid of. Next turn, I assume he's going to attack. So if I can guarantee to draw the stun. I don't need to draw the stun because I can draw Terrakion. This will just keep me going. So I think it guarantees we win the fight. I don't think we were going to die, to be fair, but... No, it's 3 times 1. Oh, I didn't realise we had... Do we have prized? What gave us prized? 7 block, temporary HP... Do that, actually. There you go, so temporary HP at least. And then... I think we'd start... chunking this boy down. Okay, so we've got a nice... We're overlaying some synergies with the temporary HP and the block. The fighting Pokemon's attack deals 6 That's kind of cool. I don't think I have any fighting Pokemon anyway. Again, there's so many interesting mechanics, that's why I'm looking forward to discovering other synergies. Gligar, apply some poison and stunned. Again, Glycol, another of my favourites. Then you turn, exhaust a random card in your discard pile and gain 1 Spark. Again, Spark is another gaining energy mechanic, but I think it's if you gain too much energy then it starts being a deterrent, but there are ways of getting rid of that, and some electric Pokemon do scale with it. So it's another mechanic that I haven't explored. Also, the end of your turn, exhaust a random card in your... exhausting a random card in your discard pile is obviously it's the exhaust mechanic, which can be quite useful to whittle down your deck, and it gets rid of status cards, which is obviously useful too. Yeah, it's just something to bear in mind. It takes 4 to... Right, I think we need to get rid of Black Kyurem. Sorry, Black Kyurem, you've not been utilized whatsoever. So we lost 20 HP overall over those 2 fights. Now I can apply stun. Frontier starts with taking 12. This might actually kill us. I knew Horncleave was coming in, that's why I wanted to get rid of the mushroom. He's only going to do 18. We're blocking most of it anyway. Whittle down the deck a bit. We've got another Dialga, which another legendary, which again I must be underutilizing the point of having. Should I upgrade you first? Anything worth seeking before I do? Possibly. That's something nice for next turn. We could burn those as well. Okay, so we're only going to do 6 doors. We can do. Right, so we can't. Tracking not going to work. Still lacking defensive cards. I don't have the defensive card. I know tracking will fail, but it's still 19 damage, which is. Oh, that's the outright. The card outright fails. I didn't. Okay. Now we know. I feel like I could have played that a lot better. 18, he's healed. Can't believe we're getting killed by Shell Parasite. All 3 strength. Right. Let's focus up now. There's no way I'm losing this first set, right? That's fine. There's the block. That sets up next turn, and I've got 1 extra thing. That gives me additional defense. Okay, so I'm trying to focus up now. I'm not losing Ascension 0. Okay, I'm not that bad. I'm not a bad player. I refuse. I'm probably going to Raichu. The 2 damage wasn't going to make a difference. I just wanted to get damage down on him. Right, I need to remember the Tracheon could still fail as well. I can always buff for this as well. Or we just stun you. I'm worried. Stun you, set up for next turn. Gain 3 block, gain 3 resistance. Right. So we are coming out on top. I don't know how we beat the Guardian. Like, I've just clogged my deck up with... I need to start relying more on the synergies. Again, the whole point was to go with the Flackle synergy of just spamming damage and also applying burns to everyone, and I've just skipped that. Okay, well, we didn't die. Deals 24 damage, you're missing HP. This attack has double base damage. Well, I'm missing a lot of HP. So this is a deal 48 damage in 1 turn. Yeah, I mean, that feels like almost always you're doing 48 damage. Deals 24 damage. If you're missing HP, this attack is base damage double. Interesting. Again, I don't know what all the cards do. I've seen probably half of them, but even then I can't remember everything. So I can stun him to delay them from doing the summon. So when his 2 minions, is that worth it? I'm not sure. I feel like setting up Kraken I don't need. Getting Silica over here for the extra decks straight away seems pretty useful. Getting Applin out just so I can start upgrading it to Flapple soon, and also the Cyclar as well. I feel like this synergy, getting this going first, would be more useful. I could do both. I could stun. Okay, that's not bad. What do we want to do next turn? We know he's going to be summoning next turn. So what do we do? He's not going to be damaging us, so I don't think any of these... I'm not below half, so that's not really useful. Still 11 discard 1, not really useful. Keeping this to get the decks build up. So my draw next turn would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not outright damage, but then support will help me draw extra 3 cards. So, right, so we got stunned. Right, it's back to summoning. We do this with extra things. 9 damage. All enemies lose 1 strength next turn. I want to... I don't even know if I'll be able to play it. I think I can, because I'm going to have extra... I'll have 1 extra energy next turn because of blue's tactics, so I can always Thrakion, White Curin. I want to see a 48 damage just hit on someone, just maybe one of the minions gets slapped. In which case I don't need those 2. Is there anything we can do to set this up better? This also gives me 1 buffer as well, which is quite nice. Determined to survive this, but... So... It is. That was 24, but it's 48, but also I take 60 additional damage. So I could hit someone for a 48. I've so far done no damage. I'm looking for Flapple, aren't I? Or we go... Cyclers are +2/+2 for next turn. I feel like we just slap one on 48 and we can Thrakion to become intangible, so we won't... It's like a waste. Wait. My resistance though. Oh, it didn't start with the intangible. I'm still going to lose my buffer, and I'm still going to take 1 damage. And I'm still not playing... I might still chaos. That might have been worth it, actually. Within zone is 3 strength. Spire. Oh, okay. I've seen what this looked like. I don't know what icon that is. It looks like an apple pie, but... Right, so we're back again. Deal 15 damage, take an extra turn after this one. So what about if we did that? Okay. It tells me there anyway, but I'm so not used to having it tell me what it's going to do. That's 20. I'm blocking 21, so I'm not going to take that damage. Now. It's a perfect block now. I know it isn't a perfect blocks anymore. Oh, I took extra damage because of the prized. Oh, that was silly of me. Right, Tracken's not going to fail. We're going to do this one. We're going to do 48 damage. I could make it do 53, gain an extra attack. I don't feel like outright killing you is that useful. Three on the carbon, deal 8 damage, reduce 10. It's still 3, so if I'm going to do that, I may as well just blitz him with the like cure him. .48 into the Trachyon. Just failed 1 damage. He's getting into killable range now with the 55. The reason I haven't killed this other minion is because I didn't want him summoning more minions. I don't know if he does that on the Ascension, to be fair. It might be under one of the boss unlocks when you get to like Ascension 10. So I may have just been playing. It's hard differentiating my brain. I know I'm on Ascension 0 and I'm overthinking this. This video's gone on for over an hour and it's Ascension 0, but it's I'm trying to establish good synergies. Right, I need to think here actually. Because if I mess this up, I'm just instant dead. I'm going to take 37, which is lethal. Be vulnerable with me. I've got an extra attack. I've got +5. That's 11. Block one of the attacks completely. Deal 40 damage, deal 1 less damage to each HP you are missing. Gain fire resistance. Deal 25 damage, so that's just straight up 50 damage, isn't it? So that's 18, that's 36. So 36 could be 41. 41 at 11. Add another 11. I feel like that works. Holy moly. That's a cool looking card. Far-fetched. Deal 2 HP, gain 2 strength. Deal 18 damage to a random enemy 3 times. You can't play any attacks until you restore HP, devolve and discard. Devolve, discard pile. Wow. Another Trachyon could be nice. See, I'm trying to remember now, because it was the Pokey heal. I think that you can get like a Pokemon Center card, which removes all the debuffs. We've seen one of those already. Deal 20 damage, scry 2, gain 2 at the start of your next turn. That just... It's like a delayed adrenaline. I feel like... Start of your turn, you know what, right, that's not good for us. We do need extra energy, but... We've got enough energy. I feel like the deck is just weighed down by not that useful cards to us anymore. But we've got enough card draw now. What am I going to play? Dialga, I don't think I've played once. How many is it? Is it 2 discards? Yeah, remove 2 discards. So, put 2 cards from your deck. What else wasn't useful? I thought that's so strange. Oh, I wonder, did I get rid of... Got rid of the rock? No, I never even got rid of the rock buff. Okay. I'm happy with those 2 discards. I think that was worth... That was worth it. It freed up a bunch of energy. I like it as well with the mod. It tells me I don't even need to scroll up, but just to show time eater is at the top. I am a lot of energy in cards, spammy-ish deck, but it's not like an infinite. Like, where am I going now? 241 gold, so... I think we slowly head to a shop. I think I've focused up a little bit more. Do we just go random? Do we just go completely unknown and throw the run? I don't know if there's been added events. I've still not captured anything in the Pokeball, which is half the fun. So I really need to capture something in the Pokeball and show you what the actual mechanic is. I don't think it's worth capturing these, but if I don't capture one of these, I'll forget that in the next fight, so... Right, so... You only hit me for a 10. I could stun... See, having that extra energy now would have helped to play these 2. Still stunning, but it won't really do much now. I can see the Makuhita start to fall off. Stun only helps really against elites, doesn't it? So what am I trying to set up then? I've got a Turnus. I could do a Turnus into Terrakion. Yeah, Turnus into Terrakion. And then hopefully kill one of these next turn, although they are going to defend. They are going to have block, which will make it harder. But they might buff next turn, to be fair, so... And then a turn sets me up on the next go round. Let me try this. I might outright kill, to be fair. Don't need you. I do outright kill. It was 13-24. I could have just outright killed the first Darkling. I mean, we're intangible now. But I think we're still going to take the extra damage because it's prized. We'll see. So I'm at 70 HP. Yeah, we did. Okay, the intangible didn't stop the idea of... See, again, this is where Duran falls off, because 48 damage and using up virtually all your energy in one turn. 48 minus 12, 36. I have 13 HP left. Can I kill him now? I'm going to be able to kill him somehow. Yourself for next turn. Always selecting you. What's Cardin's Evolvation do? I'm just looking at this just to see. Oh, it doesn't have an evolve, it just becomes more resistant. I see, okay. Okay, well in that case... I could just hit one of them. Get them all low HP and then bop them in a bit. I think I'll just do that instead. Scry, what don't I want? I'm not actually sure. The next 5, so if I'm going to draw only 5 of these, what would I want to draw? You're going to come back to life and probably attack. You need some block, but you're only going to be at 24 HP. Good. Okay, I probably miscalculated that, to be fair, but... what's my plan here then? Let's kill you outright. Set up the next turn. I think I'm in a lot of trouble if they even these. I haven't established. I've just drawn cards that I think look cool. I haven't established a good way of dealing damage. Slowly gonna get whittled down. No, it's gonna hit me for a lot. 11 all would be 14. Resistance. Comfortably. Oh wow, that was fucking butch. I'm just playing that to get the buffer up next time. Sort of random strike in the deck. Where are we at now? Take 4. Yeah, the problem is I have no growth. I have no continuous gaining of strength. Got quite a bit of card draw and energy generation, but I've got no scaling. So what I need to look for is scaling. Gain 11 block. 5, 4, 20 deal damage. Discard 2 cards from your hand and seek a Pokemon. I feel like that at least will start putting burns on them. Carving saved my life. Card draw, let's go now, set up the card. Lose 92 gold to obtain a relic. You know, I'm actually tempted just to give him the card. I feel like it's a trap. 24 damage, even 48 damage really isn't that helpful. I just wanted to see if it worked the way that I thought it did. Right, okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Others with established. Crack on really nicely stacked with Weaver. This will also take. I think I only took 1 damage as well, even from the spikes, because of the intangible, which is quite nice. Now we need a way of damaging these guys. Because I have enough block to shield a small army. I suppose the only difference they need. No, because I was thinking about the burn. Burn still annoys me, but now gain 13, apply 13 to 4 burn. Right, 4 burn to anyone who attacks us. I feel like it's super useful because I can do this. Kill you when we do your review too. 7 to 8. evolve something. Now I can just start stacking burn. Temporary strength. So give myself some block, and then I can just apply burn. Just need to give myself some defense so that I can apply that, and then apply the block so I can play cleaver and I won't take the actual -4 damage to myself. Attack me so I can just terminate you. I mean, I can still do that anyway. Okay. This is a case of deal 21 damage, gain 10 resistance. I think the elite's probably going to kill us, so... Oh god, this is almost as bad as an elite. I can stun him for 1 round. How many turns did he last here? So he lasts for 5, he dies in 5 turns. And in the meantime, I don't need to, I think we do this with Dex. I don't have any potions either, which is why I really wanted to go to the shop. I think I can load up on potions, which might get me through another fight. This is really nice as well. I could do... Spell block is 26. Draw 2 cards. Here's my thinking. I think we go... He's going to attack me for 30. I can lay Terminator to apply some burn and probably block. Yeah, block it outright with Appling. Thinking ahead, puts Tracheon to the top of my pile, and then I'm intangible next turn. We're slowly counting this down. So it was that. It does 23 now, and he's going to apply burn to himself. And then I don't want to lay... Draw 2 cards, and I want to put one of them at the bottom, which is tracking us. Yep. And then we could probably upgrade something, but I really don't think it matters. I can't get the temporary HP from that. Sure. It doesn't matter. So apply the full burn. I know I'm going to draw Tracheon. So, Tracheon, and then next turn, either draw 1 to draw 4, or draw 2 and draw 2. I feel like the draw 2 is more. Draw 2 and get 2 energy is going to be more helpful. Right, so now we just do a lot of damage. Deal 20 damage, take it down to 30. 20, 11, 31. Still 19 left. In the meantime, we can give ourselves temporary strength and give ourselves block. Like, there's 23, so 27 left. Do I want either of these? No, probably not. 14. And then I've already got the burn there. Okay, so how much damage is he actually going to do? It doesn't matter because Tracheon is everything. I'm going to block. Sure. And we're getting a resistance potion. Oh, I should have Pokeball mastered. That would have been really cool actually. I should have Pokeballed the actual, I can't remember what it's called now, but if I Pokeballed that guy. Deal 65 damage, deal 2 less damage for each HP you're missing. Water ball. I like the Appling spam, just apply, maybe we just make it into burns. So I'm just having a look now. What? These are all attacks. What defense skills have we got? Maybe play a power attack up that. I feel like now this would be good to go back to. First time you die, heal for 10 HP. But I guess we lose... Oh, it's healed for 24, but it's still 2 power to play. I can get another Applin and just spam Applins and just apply burns to everything. It's not really going to help against Time Eater, because I won't be able to spam, which is the problem. Drop at Rue is good. I've also got an Insect, which could help us get through that elite fight. There is another shop. There's another 2 shops I could go to, but I don't think it might be worth it. It's a waste. The War Paint I am looking at because it's 2 upgrades and then it means I can heal. But what skills? There is quite a few that I can use. I don't think there's anything else apart from applying for burn. I mean, burn seems like it's stronger than poison, because at least poison ticks down. Maybe there's just a lot less burn cards, or I just haven't seen enough of them. Let me get this. 153. See, I'm thinking of getting... If I don't go to the elite, then there's no point getting Preserved Insect. If I do go to the elite, it's just there's a lot of shops we're going to have to go through, so I feel like it's 2 dead floors. Don't have any powers, so that's useless. That's a full lose 9 max HP. Sure. Am I going crazy? Why was I getting... I didn't realise I'd picked up my Troshka. Okay. Now we've got a bonfire. We don't have the gold, so I think we just head around to the right side. And it's these guys again. Now hopefully we are actually... That was kind of silly. I could have played that first. This just applies full burn, but this also... 30. I still stop one of them attacking. Do an extra 10 damage, stop them for attacking. We block the right amount actually, which is nice. Oh, because the block did count as being broken, we did gain. That's actually quite nice. This is a Brachion into it. So I say to play. Don't think I needed to actually do that because of Horn Fleet. Just realising now. Deal 11 damage, that kills you. Take 17. Still taking. Seeing if it was right. It probably was. I probably should have played Rotom there. Thinking about it now. Might be worth it. Get in next round in. Do I have a 9 in mind? Can block the damage by just applying the burn to him. Draw 2 cards and put... So I could draw... Oh, it's any random 2 cards. We try that. Like that. What do do I want to add to the top? I feel like you keep going. Your 5 block, your 6 block, and temporary. See now, this is what I wanted to do before. Start applying burns at everything. That's 11's wall, that'll be useful. Need a way of exhausting. Exhausting would be quite nice now. Just outright killing. 2 and then 11 to all. 2, 11 to all. Nice. At least I'm actually gaining power here, so. I'm actually scaling. So, 11 to all. Yeah, I think it's her saying like I'm better to put on it. So close, I'm gonna add potions as well. Right, XP. Hardcore. Capture an enemy with 5 HP or less. Extra damage equal to missing HP. I've only got 2 more fights. I need to remember to use this Pokemon board. See what I said before? I really didn't... I didn't even end up using the Pokeball. I need to remember to use the Pokeball. Timmy, use the Pokeball. So, damage is 8 to 1. Can do this for I want to put the top with Cleaver. Yeah, I understand. I'll get punished really heavily for trying to do this in higher tournaments. I've got bits and pieces of... I haven't really established a proper synergy. It's only now that I'm trying to stack the burn. But I'm not really getting punished that heavily. That boss is still probably going to kill me, but... think I just killed myself, didn't I? 22 for 19 and hit for 19. And I didn't even play the focus slash. Oh, you silly Billy. Well, I mean, there we go. Now 36 minutes to ultimately die. But I mean, hopefully you've seen some of the Pokemaster, cards and synergies. I need to obviously focus up next time. It's my first video, first time sort of, talking to myself for an hour and a half straight as well. Hopefully the audio quality is a lot better. I'm Hades. I'm glad you watched. If you got any advice or tips and tricks and anything like that about any and all things, just put them in the comments if you want to. Thank you very much for your time. Bye for now.